unpacking for you this evening. But on what's brewing today, Flipkart Internet, the e-commerce marketplace arm of Flipkart, has narrowed its consolidated loss, while e-commerce major Flipkart's consolidated losses widen as per data accessed from TOFLA. Meanwhile, Myntra's net profit saw a multi-fold jump of more than 2,000% from a year ago. Shilpa Ranipeta is standing by to break down those numbers for us. Shilpa?
Well, you're right. Flipkart India, which is the wholesale arm of the group, posted about a 17% jump in its income to 83,105 crore rupees in FY25. Meanwhile, revenue from operations stood at about 82,787 crores, but losses also widened by about 24% to 5,189 crore rupees. Meanwhile, the total expenses climbed to over 88,000 crore rupees. Now, as per data source from TOFLA, the company's marketplace arm, which is Flipkart Internet or Flipkart.com, from where we actually order, has managed to tighten its belt. This year, its consolidated loss narrowed to about 1,400 crore rupees in FY25 from about 2,300 crore rupees about a year ago. And revenues also rose 14% to 20,807 crore rupees. Now, what's driving this? Flipkart's marketplace services more than doubled to 7,750 crore rupees. Now, that's the transaction and fulfillment fees that it collects from sellers each time an order is placed. Now, its advertising business revenues from there also jumped about 27%. And this is essentially the money that brands pay to get their products in front of customers on Flipkart's app. Now, costs, however, continue to weigh. They rose over about 8% to 22,310 crore rupees. Now, meanwhile, Myntra, that seems to have turned into a real star performance in the larger group. Its net profit jumped more than 20 times from just 26 crore rupees last year to nearly 549 crore rupees in FY25. Now, revenues also grew almost 19% to 6,137 crore. And the push largely came from revenue from logistics services, which grew about 20%. Now, that's usually the warehousing, packaging, delivery charges, and marketplace services also. That was up about 16%. And the fashion e-tailers' expenses too largely remained flat. So while Flipkart is still trimming losses on its marketplace end, Myntra has turned around sharply, becoming sharply profitable, making it the key growth engine for the group that is eyeing an IPO next year.
So Myntra being the big money maker there. But Shilpa, stay with us. Swiggy has launched a